Our first day, and it was a big one. Off the ferry before dawn, we travelled to Shepparton, where we found the most amazing Move museum, featuring everything that moves people, from penny farthings to Mack trucks. Immediately after that, we got a backstage look at an amazing 10,000-piece costume collection before finding some of the decorated cows. Then on to Echuca and its amazing historic red gum wharf, before ending up in Bendigo, 60 metres underground, that's about 200 feet, in an actual gold mine. Let's get started. Because we were off the ferry so early, we were a long way up Victoria by the time the sun rose. After driving through a lot of rural Victoria, its most defining feature is flat. As we were coming into Shepparton, we saw this really cute little tourist attraction area. A genuine windmill, which is probably not very genuine. Chocolate apple factory. Oh, we really came in for the antique centre. No, really, it was for this museum. Coming through the door, and what greets you is, no, probably not the original Herbie, but an amazing collection of vehicles. And a totally unexpected, a whole collection of vintage radios, phones, gramophones, and pretty much anything electronic from the C70s and earlier. What was completely unexpected in that collection is this, an original 3-turret black and white television studio camera from I don't know how long ago. Of course, we all know that red cars go faster. Most of the time when I see a truck, it's either in the rearview mirror or it's in front of me, infuriating me. But this collection is really spectacular. There's a lot of it. In case you didn't know, this is a Ford major tractor with a Malcolm Mooney cable locator. And this one's a 1927 Chevrolet truck used on road construction. Every one of these trucks has its own unique story. And if you fancy yourself a truck driver, there's a full-on driving simulator. You can get in and drive a route from the driver's perspective. We didn't try the truck simulator because I don't think I do a very good job at it. Fancy a 1964 Caddy? Never was a number plate more true. This 2004 Holden Monaro was prepared by racing legend Peter Brock. Motorbikes, trucks, muscle cars, this museum has it all. Did I mention that red makes it all go faster? This is the first DeLorean that I've ever seen in person. Che Baker, did you get this one for New Blue Water? Well, I guess we're out of the speed area. It is about movement, and there's a lot of bicycles being developed over the years, including this penny farthing where Greg's giving it a go.
It's locked.
For your own protection.
Yeah, I think so.
A vehicle collection wouldn't be complete without at least one Rolls Royce. Now for the best part of the whole exhibition, according to the lady at reception. Well, it wasn't quite what I was expecting. But if you're into costumes and clothing through the years, this has got to be close to heaven for you. I'm told they change these plinths out every 3 weeks. If you come back to the museum after a period of being away, it'll probably be completely different. Let's go on a little backstage tour. Oh wow. There are 10,000 items in this collection.
So everything is numbered. We have a record of every single item. Whether or not it was donated, who donated it, when they donated it, the history of it as well. We're still sorting through all the magazines, books.
Oh wow.
These are all Lowell's, all the cabinets are Lowell's. And thousands of books on every topic you can imagine.
I asked our receptionist why she'd been so vague about what was behind the door.
If I tell the guys what's in there, they won't go in.
One of the things you'll find in Shepparton that you probably don't expect is the moving art museum. In this case, the cows are the art. There's a bunch more, but I think you get the idea. I believe there are about 96 in total. A little way up the road from Shepparton is Echuca, most famous because of its port, long past, but now a tourist attraction. The Echuca wharf was built in the 1860s out of locally milled red gum, which is an incredibly hard timber. It stayed in use, and for a long time it was the second busiest port in Victoria. The wharf has long since been abandoned, but there are still dozens of boats plying their trade along the river. It's hard to believe, but this structure is over 160 years old now. The timber is as if it were new. With the train line so close to the wharf, it's not at all surprising that Echuca was a major connection point between the river system and the rail system in Victoria. The area around the wharf is full of the usual tourist attractions, pubs, gift shops, steamer cruises, and so on. Definitely worth a visit if you're in the area. We've travelled to Ballarat, and I didn't expect it, but we're about to go underground in an actual gold mine. Well, not currently a gold mine, but one that extracted $130 million worth of gold over its entire life.
Thank you very much.
Okay, everyone, you're about to head to a hard rock quartz mine.
What do you think? A good look for me?
Welcome underground. You're now standing 61 metres straight down from where you were before. At the moment, you're all in a plat. Plat's a Cornish term from Cornwall in England, means open space. Quartz is good, everything else is rubbish. They don't like it when you steal gold from the mine. They want to minimise that risk as much as they possibly can. They would strip search you after every shift. Come in, find a spot where you can see a window, get up close, find some gold in that reef. Plenty of gold in there. This is the kind of drill you would use at this mine when it was a working operating gold mine. This company had 10 of these working underground per shift when it was at its busiest. Here we go.
It really continued that loud, but the auto gain on the microphone kicked in.
3 patterns on the walls. Forget this one over here, it's not applicable to this mine, it's never used underground. I'll talk to you about those two. They're the two that they use to blow the rock out when you've been walking today. 2 miners are going to pick up a banjo shovel each, scrape it all up, throw it in the ore truck.
Once we'd excavated enough rock, we were allowed to return to the surface in time for the end of shift.
Over your leave.
Thank you. Thank you.
See you, sister.